Hey guys, I wanted to know if you've ever seen one of these. You probably have, but for me, this is a phone I had years ago. Got this phone when it first came out, and before then, I'd had a bag phone. So this was like the coolest, best phone you ever imagined. You couldn't really do anything, but you could make a call and you could also send a text. This is the first phone I ever had that you could actually send a text, and they just started doing texting. And so I thought it was awesome that I could go out and didn't have to be either in my car to make a call or in a store to make a call. I could actually just pick this phone up out of my pocket in most places and could either send a text or make a call. And so I thought it was like the coolest phone. I thought this is as good as it gets. But that was a long time ago, and this is my phone today. And the difference in it is amazing. This phone can do high definition video, can take pictures, can play music, can listen to books, can is a GPS. It's a tracking device. I can make calls. I can do text. I can do voice chat. I can do scroll the internet, scroll Facebook, surf the web, anything you want to do. It's just amazing what you can do with this phone. And the reason that we went from this phone to this other phone is because somebody looked at this little phone back even when it was so cool and we thought it was the best phone, best, greatest thing that ever come out. Somebody looked at that and said, I can make that phone better. And that reminds me, because I got this idea from reading in the book of Timothy. The book of Timothy is a book where Paul, this greatest preacher ever, sent a letter to a young man he was training to become that. And he used an amazing analogy in there. He said, in a great house, he said, there is, as translated as vessels, and basically it's just utensils, which could be a cup, a plate, a fork, a knife, whatever. He said, there are vessels in the house. Some are made of gold, some are made of silver, some are made of wood, and some are made of clay. And he said, some are unto honor. In other words, they're good, they're useful, they're highly prized and valuable. And he said, some are made to dishonor. In other words, they're really not useful for some things. They're not practical. They're not really something that people can use. And he says, now, Timothy, he said, you can make yourself a vessel unto honor. And I thought that was pretty amazing, because what he was saying was that it didn't matter if Timothy's made out of clay, if he's made out of wood, if he's made out of gold or silver. That wasn't what determined it. It's what he did. He could actually do something no matter what he was made of. And I'm just so amazed these days by how many people go over and over and over about how they don't have it as good as someone else, or how that all this stuff has happened and we don't have near as good as other people have it, or this person's better off than that. And life's like that. Life's just not fair. Some people are born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Some people, there is difference. There is gold and silver and wood and clay. We're not all the same. We all don't have the same opportunities and everything that other people do. But what he was saying with that, and what I'm excited about, is that, Timothy, you can be a vessel and not. In other words, you can be better. You can be something that whatever you're made of or whatever doesn't determine how or successful you are. And I just got to thinking about how someone looked at this little phone and decided, even though everybody thought it was the greatest phone, they decided they could make this phone better. And that's how we ended up with this phone today. And I just got to thinking, maybe we need to look at some of the things that's going on around us. I can promise you that if you look close, there has to be things in your life that you can make better. We can't have a traditional Christmas. We can't do a lot of the things we normally do. And this virus and all this stuff and the economy and all this stuff's going on. But listen, maybe this is an opportunity for us to do things better than what we did in the past. You say, well, I can't do what I used to do, or I can't go where you... Maybe we can make something better out of it. Maybe that's what this is all about, just to get us to thinking of something better and doing something better. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need to just be that kind of person who looks it around and just says, I make a good chili. I can make a better chili. I'm pretty good at studying. I could learn a better way to study, a better way to get ready for work, a better way to keep the house clean, a better way to stay close to my family. Maybe we've not been able to get together. Maybe we can find a better way to get together. There's just so much out there. And Paul told Timothy, listen, it doesn't matter what you're made of. You can do something with what you've got. You can still be better if you just try. I thank God that some people looks at things and never just says, okay, that's good enough. Or, oh, well, we can't do nothing about that. I thank God for people who look at things and say, I can make that better. And I hope you're one of those people today. Sure, we may not have the Christmas we had in the past. I'm sure we may not be able to do a lot of things. But hey, maybe this is a chance for us to do it better. Maybe it could be some way that you could look around in your life. I'm sure you can find some ways you can make things better. I encourage you to give it a thought. Maybe look around. Because better is better, That's what I've always heard. And I sure do believe it. May the Lord bless you with a wonderful day.